What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we're going to look at a death battle, the Megaman Battle Royale. Alright, guys, this Megaman Battle Royale is the newest death battle coming up, so yeah. So, here's the original video in the link in the description down below. And yeah, so go check out the battle for yourself before seeing my reaction to it. And so yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out to be, but I like me some Mega Man, and Mega Man is one of my favorite Capcom characters, and Mega Man 11 was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm seeing all 5 of my favorite Mega Man. Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man Legends, or Voltage, is what his name was, and Mega Man EXE and Mega Man Star Force. I have seen Star Force. EXT was one of the first Mega Mans I watched until I watched the original, then X, then Voltage, and now Star Force. So yeah, in that order. So yeah, I'm not sure who's gonna win this, but this is gonna be a lot of fun. Because the first time we had my request to the battle was Mega Man versus Astro Boy, and Astro Boy won that fight. Because, hey, I'm a fan of Atsuyo Tetsuya's creations. Yeah, my character is based on one of Atsuyo Tetsuya's creations, Kimba the White Lion. And I have made OCs based off his character. I have made Sonic OCs based off his character. So, without further ado, before we start this video, please support my Patreon. I would really appreciate it if you guys really become a Patreon to my Patreon. I have a Patreon page. It's in the link in the description down below. Please check it out, guys. I would really appreciate it, and I appreciate the support to keep my channel alive. I post artwork there, content, if you want to check it out. I even take requests on Patreons I even take commissions on Patreon for those who want me to draw something for you. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, requests on what you want me to watch on YouTube. So please go check out my Patreon. It's in the link in the description down below. I cannot stress this enough. If you want my channel to stay alive, please support my Patreon. Now, enough of me talking. Let's get this death battle started, shall we? Battle Royale. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Today we've got access to all sorts of personalized data, and 23andMe can help you learn about yourself with the most trustworthy source around, your own DNA.
I need to check that out.
With more than 125 genetic reports, 23andMe can give you insight about your health, physical traits, and more.
That'd be very helpful. Might get enough sleep? You might not be imagining things. It could be your genes.
Buy your own health and ancestry service kit today at 23andme.com/deathbattle.
That's the number 23andme.com/deathbattle.
Mega Man may be an icon by himself, but others have carried on his legacy, creating real immortality.
Immortality? Not on this show. Time to find out which Mega Man is the most mega of the men.
While there are many versions of the character to choose from, not that one, this battle will feature the 5 most prominent. The classic era Mega Man,
that old
Mega
green,
Man X,
disturbing Mega Man
from the Legends series.
Battle Network's Megaman.exe.
And the alien Star Force Mega Man.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
First off, the classic Mega Man.
In the year 20XX, the brilliant Dr. Light would change history forever, developing machines with AI so advanced it mimicked actual life. His goal was a world where robots and humankind could live together in trust and harmony.
I want all you watching to remember that.
Oh, I know the story.
Off the bat, Light's partner, Dr. Wily, reprogrammed the bots and tried to take over the world. Just the first in a lifetime of dick moves.
To combat this threat, Light upgraded one of his prototypes, Rock, into the original, the classic Mega Man.
The original Mega Man.
Diet Mega Man? Cherry Vanilla Mega Man? Mega Man Zero?
So one of those, technically yes, but that's
Mega Man
much
Zero
later.
would be a
Mega
thing.
Man is armored with ultra-strong Ceratanium
Ah,
and
that's
comes
what
equipped
armor
with
he
the
has.
Mega Buster, a literal hand cannon for each arm.
While its normal lemon energy bloops aren't too
Lemon
deadly, he can
lemon
charge
energy.
them up to
That's
tear
still a
through
joke.
Robot Master ass like nothing. Meant to do that.
Never
there.
shoot in
Was
the lab.
And I got him.
Mega Man's most notable tool is his variable weapon system, which allows him to copy the data of fallen enemies to gain
How
their
many of you
weapons
watch the
as
Mega
his
Man
own.
Archie
So
comics?
now he can cut
I mean,
you
read
down
the
with
Mega Man
metal
Archie
blade,
comics. They're
light
really
you up
good.
with the napalm
Until
bomb,
Capcom
and burn you
told
alive with
Archie to
atomic
cancel
fire,
them.
which is twice as hot as the surface of the sun. He's
They're the reason
basically
why
got a
Sonic.
tool for
They're also
every
one of the
occasion.
reasons why the Sonic Archie
He can
comics
shield
got
himself with the
canceled.
skull barrier,
Because
reflect
Mega
projectiles
Man
with the
was
Mirror
failing,
Buster,
they wanted a
bypass
crossover
armor
with
with the
Sonic.
Centaur Flash, stop time with the Time Stopper, and create localized singularities with the Black Hole Bomb.
In case this little blue buddy needs a boost, he can activate his double gear system.
They're
which is
adding that
basically
gimmick. I love that.
robo-roids. They jack up his power, his speed, or both at the same time.
And with his robotic canine companion Rush,
People say
Mega
that
Man can
the
access his
double
super
gear
adapter
system would
form,
kill
which
Mega
grants him
Man if he
flight,
used
a boost in
too much
power,
power on
and
it.
rocket-propelled punches.
Mega Man
never
is strong
happened.
enough to lift
Yet.
a 60,000-ton tower. He's tough enough
They
to
kept
survive
that
the
feat.
gravity of Jupiter, the heat of the sun, and absolute zero. Plus, he's fast enough to keep up with Quickman, who can dodge lightning and can get close to the speed of light.
Mega Man has battled over 100
And yet,
robot masters
Metal
and
Sonic
other robotic
and-
foes, including Sunstar,
Yet Sonic the
who was
Hedgehog is still
powerful enough
faster
to
than
self-destruct
Quickman.
and destroy the Wily Star, basically a small Death Star. With its size in mind, this would need energy equivalent to over 7 trillion megatons of TNT.
Too bad all that power runs on limited ammo, though.
Mega Man would carry the banner of peace across the world, fighting Wily's tyranny and spreading Dr. Light's dream of human-robot coexistence. And everyone lived happily ever after.
Well-
Until they didn't.
I wouldn't say it like that.
Greatest creation of my career, and I will call
People want to know what this Mega Man was. This is the animated American animated series.
Flash forward 100 years when the archaeologist Dr. Kane
Oh,
happened
yeah.
upon a sleeping blue android hidden deep within a ruined laboratory. Unlike the previous model, this android possessed free will indistinguishable from a human's. This wasn't Mega Man. This was Mega Man X.
This guy was built by the late Dr. Light to be better than the original Mega Man model in every
One of the
way.
best models
Aware
of
the
Mega
danger
Man
that such a
that
powerful
Light has.
android could be,
Basically,
Light
Dr.
locked
Light's
him away
greatest
in a
creation.
capsule that ran tests on his morality for 30 years.
30
And what
years.
better way to match decades
Oh,
of
yeah.
good boy training than waking up to worldwide war?
Dr. Kane began mass replication.
Yeah,
of
bad
X,
way to
but
wake
his
up.
process was imperfect. Many of these
Yeah.
Reploid robots went maverick.
He didn't
and embroiled
capture
the
what
world in
Dr. Light
centuries-long
did.
Warfare.
Despite being a pacifist, X felt obliged to step in and help. His go-to
Like a real
is his
hero.
X-Buster, which can fire off single shots of condensed solar energy, or charge up several times over for even more power.
He also carries his partner Zero's Z-Saber.
Oh,
a
they
beam
giving
sword
him
that can
that.
reflect
Nice.
projectiles and cut through nearly everything.
But he wouldn't be a true Mega Man without the ability to scan and copy other robots' weaponry.
So
He has
true.
copied countless elemental weapons that control fire, lightning, wind, water, and ice, as well as bombs, missiles, mines, drones, lasers, and force fields.
That
He
is a
can
lot of
shoot out
weapons.
black holes, turn invincible for a short time, and create a clone of himself, which I really wish I could do.
He can
That would
stop
be useful.
time and even resist similar effects when other robots try their own time stoppers.
But when he
That is
gets
helpful.
serious, he breaks out his ultimate armor. It doubles his durability, gives him unlimited ammo.
They're giving him
allows
the
to
ultimate
fly
armor.
And attack with the Nova Strike move, and teaches him some super-powered moves like the Hadouken and
Oh, yeah.
Hadouken. Yeah, turns out Dr. Light was a fan of Street Fighter.
But possibly his greatest ability is what the X in his name refers to. The
Really?
X factor that is his limitless evolutionary potential.
Which is your typical anime bullshit. Whether they love or friendship or puppies or whatever, X has completely regenerated from near death and even reformed
see.
his whole body in only a few seconds from just his metal core.
With all his
Wow.
immense power, X
I
has
need to
defeated
check out
dozens
the
of
manga.
mavericks, including the General. The General once tanked a planet-destroying laser, the energy of
And
which
I
would
heard of the
require
Brazilian
57
manga of Mega Man.
quadrillion megatons of
And I just gotta
TNT.
say, do
He
not
can move
read
fast
that.
enough to dodge optic
Do not
sunflower's
read the
light-speed
Brazilian
lasers
version of
and
Mega
survive
Man.
channeling enough energy through
So
his body
many
to annihilate all of
inappropriate
Japan.
content.
After years of fighting, he managed to destroy his arch enemy, the Sigma
That has-
virus.
that-
with
the
his
Brazilian
most
had-
powerful
the
weapon
Brazilian
yet,
version had
the
nothing to
Mother
do with the
Elf,
original story.
AKA the latest thing to join our Hall of Fame of terrible, terrible names for awesome awesome stuff.
The Mother
Oh, so
Elf
that's
is like a
how
living
Megaman X
antivirus software that can heal
merged
X's
with.
wounds, increase his power, and completely rewrite a Reploid's code, giving him
Interesting.
complete control over cybernetic beings. That's how he defeated the Sigma virus, by erasing it from every Reploid in the world all at once.
Cool.
And the day was finally saved. Well, until the Mother Elf was corrupted and the biggest war ever broke out all over again, but for the ultimate peacekeeper.
Yeah,
and she
Megaman.
spent a lot
That
of time
Megaman
kicking
X Zero
Long
stands up to fight back.
Change the future.
Next.
Thousands of years later, the world was consumed
Megaman
by a
Legend.
great flood. Humanity was all but extinct.
Oh.
World got so shitty, the man in the sky himself had to step in and flush that thing.
All that remained on the planet was a race of artificial life forms known as carbons.
Carbons.
But some of humanity survived in the orbital space station, the Elysium. This station housed the Master System, a computer program designed to control the carbons' population on Earth. But over time, all the humans on board
Died.
except for
Yeah.
one, the Master,
Oh,
and his assistant, a carbon known as Megaman Trigger.
Since the Carbons were basically the only humanoid life forms left in this super sad world, this last human figured they deserved free reign of the planet. So he told Trigger to destroy the Master System.
That's nice of him.
Though I'm pretty sure Nintendo already did that.
Oh,
Despite
wow.
being a purifier unit designed to protect the Master System, Trigger obeyed.
But thanks to this chick Sarah, he got his robo-butt whooped hard, lost all his memories, and got turned into a baby.
Yeah,
Sealed
Sarah
away for
messed up
years, He was
everything.
eventually discovered by carbon diggers who named him Volnut. And thus began his journey to stop the Master System, battle pirates, and trigger
The
his
Bond
lost
family
memories.
are
What
awesome.
I did there?
Wiz.
The
gotta talk
Bond
about something
family are
else.
awesome.
Why did they name him Volnut? What a dumb name! The only thing dumber than that name was that stupid pun that you made. Well, to save the day,
Oh, that's cute.
Volnut
Tron Bond
has,
and
surprise,
Mega Man.
surprise, the Mega Buster, and he can switch out his right arm for a bunch of special weapons like a machine gun, a spread gun, homing missiles, grenades, mines, a sword, a reflector shield, and his most powerful weapon of all,
The shining laser.
It's a laser.
It's very
shines.
overpowered.
Like, a lot. It's good.
He wears armor which lets him hover for extra speed, and also shields that can make him briefly invulnerable and invincible.
Nice.
That's it? No stopping time or
Nope.
farting black holes out of his butt? I guess it's not that bad.
Well, most of these weapons pull from the same energy source rather than separate pools, and they each need to be swapped out manually.
Yeah,
I see.
Starting to think we found Diet Mega Man.
Don't underestimate
Diet
him.
Mega
Volnut
Man.
is a charming hero with a lot of power. He can lift 9.5
He has two
tons
girls
stone
in love
blocks,
with him.
move fast enough to evade
His
meteors,
version of
which
Roll
re-enter
and
Earth's
Tron Bond.
atmosphere
They
at
love.
Mach
They
33,
want.
and
They
even
they
take
love
them head
him.
on. That's a kinetic energy equivalent to 38 tons of TNT. He's defeated scores of giant mechs and even Sarah in a rematch for the ages. All in a
Yep.
day's work for Mega Man Volnut.
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Roll.
He's such a kid.
She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
Yeah, about that.
Whoa. Don't try and pull that happily ever after crap. Humanity went extinct, the planet is flooded, and the last Mega Man is stuck in space forever because Legends
That is
3
true, sadly.
never gonna happen.
Yeah,
That
Capcom
peaceful
canceled
future
that.
Dr. Light fought so hard for turned out to be total bullshit. And if you think about it, it's all his fault. Love and peace are lies, God is dead, and we're all totally...
Maybe in this
I
timeline,
wouldn't say
but
like-
luckily, there is another.
Oh.
Let's go all the way back to the year 20XX.
This is the
Imagine,
first
instead of
version of Mega
revolutionizing
Man I
science
was
with
introduced
robotics,
to.
Thomas Light focused on computer sciences and created a world dominated by the internet and digital AI. Oh, and his name was also Tadashi Hikari.
Oh, great. The AI Overlord timeline. Hey, Siri, please don't kill everyone and take over the world.
I didn't catch that boomstick.
The internet infrastructure Hikari worked on was so complex, it became its own separate universe known as the Cyber World. This unpredictable digital universe was managed by sentient computer programs called NetNavies.
Reminds me of those...
Jack in,
digital
Mega Man.
Pokemon. What are those called again?
Hikari had
I
a
think that's the
grandson
catchphrase,
named
I don't know.
Lan. Yes, that's really his name. And Lan had one of the best NetNavies around.
Of course.
Megaman.exe. Together, they became the most successful virus-busting duo in both the real and cyber worlds, and saved both countless times.
EXE can shoot foes down with his regular or charge shots with his, yes, you guessed it,
Mega Buster.
He can fly with his Mega Booster.
Oh, this is a manga about it.
Of
course there's a manga.
With his Mega Baster. Okay, maybe he doesn't have that last one.
His true strength, however, lies in Lan's enormous collection of battle chips, which contain a variety of different weapons and tools for EXE to use. He has over 1,500 of these.
Dang!
By now, he's got cannons, shotguns,
there's a lot of battle
mini
chips.
bombs, big bombs, time bombs, shockwaves, earthquakes, meteor swords, kunai boomerangs, and an incredibly deadly yo-yo.
That doesn't even scratch the surface. He can create black holes, move objects with telekinesis, turn intangible and invisible, dispel force fields, resist having his data assimilated, uninstall customized programs and weapons data in enemies, and use Giga Freeze to put programs and even the whole internet in stasis.
Interesting.
That why my internet went down last night? I might have to break out boomstick.exe and kick his ass. How do I
there was a weapon called the Long Sword, and it was something that Mega Man EXE cannot control.
It could survive the
Does he have control of it?
Entire cyber world. And since EXE is a digital program, not an organic being, he survived being impaled, losing limbs, and even being blown to bits before pulling himself back together.
That's
Wait a
insane.
minute, if he's just a program like you said, can he even fight in the real world like other
In the anime, he has survived worse as
He's
well.
done so before. He can enter the real world through special dimensional
There are several
areas,
occasions
or
that the
through
digital
sheer
beings
power
can
output
exist
alone.
in the world.
He can even merge body and mind with Lan.
I saw
using
that
full
version. I saw this
synchronization,
version.
A technique only possible if both beings have a strong mental bond.
Fusion ha! Well, turns out EXE and Lan are super close because, plot twist, EXE is Lan's stillborn dead baby brother turned into a computer program.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, well, when they bond perfectly, they enter hub form, a state powerful enough to defeat Nebula Gray and the Dark Galaxy universe with just a wave of his hand.
Basically,
EXE
digital
is
god
tough enough to
mode.
survive a planet-sized Psybeast exploding. That's a blast worth over 14 septillion megatons of TNT.
That's
He's
a lot
quick
of
enough
power.
to search practically the entire cyber world in less than a minute, and powerful enough to
He
absorb
traveled
and
the entire-
recreate the same cyber world in a single move. And after all of that, Lan retired from virus busting to become a scientist whose research would play a part in the next generation of Mega Man.
Passing the
Pretty impressive
torch.
for a guy who spends all his time jacking off.
Oh, come
Sorry,
on,
we had to
man.
work that in.
I understand.
Does he still have control of that long sword ability? It was the one weapon that he had a hard time controlling because he had to combine two
200
swords
years
into
later,
one.
the world had yet again progressed, this time with the advent and proliferation of electromagnetic, or EM, wave technology, which is a fancy way of saying they switched their main resource from internet cyberspace to basic radio waves.
Well, at least radio waves will never try to take over the world and commit genocide.
Oh, you say that now. This is
wow.
Geostellar, the son of astronaut Kelvin Stellar. Okay, first Lan, now Kelvin. These names are killing me. But anyway,
It's Japan
Kelvin
for
got
you.
lost in space after being attacked and captured by a race of aliens made of electromagnetic waves known as FMians. Like FM radio aliens. FMians.
Ugh. Luckily for Kelvin, he made friends with an EM alien kitty thing named Omega Zis, who tried to help him escape by zapping him into radio waves. It wasn't the best idea ever. But
No, it
eventually
was
Omega
not.
and Geo met up and merged together to become Star
like this
Force
music.
Megaman.
And with this transformation, Geo acquired and amplified all of Omega's EM powers. Namely, as a being composed of EM waves, he's effectively invisible and intangible.
We passed
I
right
see.
through.
We're EM waves, remember?
Though the latter usually requires conscious thought to activate. He can also fly, teleport, survive in space, turn living beings into EM waves, and manipulate data itself to control other machines from the inside out.
That's helpful.
Remember when Mega Man used to just be a cute little robot?
Yep.
Now he's a radio alien cat fusion thing. Well, at least he still has the Mega Buster, which does exactly what it did the last 4 times. Moving on.
Actually, this Mega Buster is a bit different. Not only does it charge automatically when not in use, it can be modified with different wizard equips, no relation, to change its power, speed, and status effects.
It would have been a lot better if it had boomstick equips.
Well, I'm sure there's something boomstick related in Geo's nearly 600 battle cards,
Wow.
which provides Star Force Megaman with numerous special weapons.
He's got guns, swords, hammers, axes, scythes, bombs, missiles, lasers, meteors, shockwaves, a crap ton of elemental attacks, and when all else fails, he can just use his bare hands.
He can paralyze foes, drain their health, summon black holes, turn invincible, heal wounds, create force fields, summon other EM beings for special attacks, and control noise.
Control noise? So like, when my neighbor plays music really loud, he could just turn it off with his mind?
I haven't seen many
but
of these
I thought you
episodes.
lived in a trailer in the middle of nowhere.
What?
Yeah, man. Animals are getting smarter.
I love that commercial.
Right. Noise is excess energy created by EM beings.
I haven't
kind
seen
like
much of the
static.
episodes
When
of
utilized
Mega Man Star
properly,
Force
it can cause
because
machinery malfunctions
most of the
similar to an
episodes
EM
were
error,
deleted.
drive EM beings insane, and
So yeah,
if he
I
absorbs
only
enough
see a
of it,
little bit of this
allow
episode.
Geo and Omega to change into even more powerful forms.
His greatest form is Red Joker, which can fire the Red Gaia Erasure. A
That-
huge laser that'll reduce your body to EM particles and shoot them across the atmosphere.
While you're still conscious.
Talk about
Oh.
one hell of a way to go.
With
Holy
all
cow.
those powers and more, Geo and Omega have the resume to match. They've defeated dozens of enemies, including Sirius,
Ha! We got her!
who was powerful enough to move a black hole hundreds of millions of miles in a single day. The
That's
black hole
insane.
in question was Sagittarius A, which has a mass 4 million times greater than the Sun. Factoring in its
That's,
mass and the speed it traveled, we can get a kinetic energy of 4.6
Big.
decillion megatons of TNT, enough to obliterate a solar system.
Then Star Force survived inside of that black hole
Oh,
like it was nothing.
really?
And since he's made of radio waves, he's as fast as light.
Though some other
Oh,
EM beings
yeah.
were able to fly from the center of the Milky Way galaxy to Earth in only 3 days. That's over 3 million
days.
times the speed of light.
Star Force even fought EXE once. He technically lost.
they did
He
fight.
was just holding back to make sure he didn't Marty McFly the future away.
But of all his accomplishments,
I haven't
his
played
greatest
the
feat
game,
was one that
guys,
no other
but-
Mega Man up until that point had achieved. This world and this timeline actually turned out pretty great. All
Awesome.
thanks to Star Force Mega Man.
The EX universe of Mega Man succeeded that the original Mega Man has not. You learn something
All right,
from
the
this.
combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I need a mega meal from Blue Apron.
Yeah, they chose. I went to
By
their
now,
streams.
you've
They
probably
chose
heard of
these
Blue
5
Apron,
Mega Mans
the
because
leading
they were
meal
the
kit
5
delivery
Mega Men
service in the US.
from Smash Bros.
Choose your meals
during
each
classic
week,
Mega
get
Man's
the
Final
ingredients
Smash.
delivered to your doorstep,
I don't
and whip
blame
up a meal using the easy-to-follow
All 5 of them
directions
are awesome.
provided. It's so simple, even Wiz can do it.
It's difficult to admit, but I never was much of a chef. Before I started using Blue Apron, even Boomstick could cook up a roasted chicken better than me.
Actually, Wiz, that's literally all I knew how to make. And cereal. But I know a lot more recipes now thanks to Blue Apron.
Many of which can be made in as little as 20 minutes, with time-saving tips and videos to help beginners and experts alike.
My
Alright.
favorite part is feeling like a master chef, making creative and delicious meals with my own hands. You guys really need to try it out.
It's pretty nice coming home knowing I'll have a delicious meal I can whip up with ease.
Alright.
Check out this week's menu and get $60 off at blueapron.com/battle.
I don't want to skip because I don't want to mess that up.
blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Alright, let's do this. Alright. Walnut. They're so confused. They literally dropped in. Yeah, they said they got rid of the fight sound, so yeah, they just jump into the battle. Poor Walnut. That little lag there. All right. Okay then. Uh-oh. Get ready. I'm not sure who's winning this, so yeah, I have no sides for this. But if I had to choose, I had to say Mega Man EXE, because he's the first one that got me into it. Dang. Uh-oh. Well, it makes sense. X is superior to the original. Lance. Not Lance, I mean, Volnut. Mick. Oh boy. All or nothing. Rush! Ultimate armor. Yeah, Volnut's like, he's out of his league here. I don't blame the kid. They just dropped in. Yeah, you might want to get out of there, kid. He can't use his shining laser because you gotta fix that manually. Oh. So what do that JoJo reference? Oh. Lance is gone. Oh. Hey, boy. The kid, that Star Force is not looking too good. He's all bloody because he's a kid. He's actually a real human. Uh-oh. The Mother Elf. He broke through that. Makes sense. Oh. He got control of X. Who's gonna win this? Who knows? And EXE wins this. Yep, he wins this. Dang. Yeah. I like that face he said. Yeah, I might have been too much on that.
I was sure X or
So
Star
EXE
Force had
won.
this one in the bag.
Surprisingly, this battle's victor was fairly clear-cut.
Yes,
While
it
the
was.
original three Mega Men had many impressive feats, they were all outclassed by
Feats
EXE and
scaling
Star
from
Force's cosmic
Smash
level
Bros. R2
feats.
comics
And
except
poor
included the
Volnut
canon
couldn't keep
timeline
up
at too
with any of
difficult.
them. Even
Yeah,
classic
Mega Man
Volnut with
Legends
his huge variety of
was the
weapons,
weakest of them
but
all.
his limited ammunition meant he would never last too long. Plus, X was designed to surpass him in every
My
way.
headcanon is
X's
that
Mother
they
Elf
all
may
made
have
copies
rewritten
of
the code the
themselves,
Reploids in his time,
except
but both
EXE, because
and
he
Star Force were much more powerful
wanted to
data
do this
beings
fight
who have
personally.
resisted similar rewriting before. In particular, Star Force's noise manipulation gave him a huge advantage over the Mother Elf, which we know to be fairly vulnerable to corruption.
But I know what you're
That's my
thinking.
headcanon of
Star
Death Battle.
Force
They
is
all
200 years
copied
ahead
their
of
data
EXE. Shouldn't
into
his
the
tech
Death
be
Battle
way better?
simulator.
He even held back in their cannon
But
fight.
EXE
That's
decided he's gonna
to
step
clarify,
into the
canon
fight
and
by
story,
himself.
Not they were both using their cannons.
True, but so did EXE.
Because Star
Neither
Force
were
is a
fighting
real
at their
human,
full potential,
a real
as
kid,
made evident by their other feats.
not a program.
At best, Star Force may move 3 million times the speed of light, but EXE was fast enough to search the whole cyberworld universe in a brief period of time, and powerful enough to later destroy it in its entirety.
And the
Yep.
cyber world isn't just a hard drive with some gigabytes. It's
No,
a
it isn't.
universe with stars and galaxies and the whole
It is.
shebang.
To clock EXE's speed, we first need to find the volume of EXE's field of view compared to the volume of the observable universe. With that, we can determine the number of passes EXE made
He's
across
moving
its
beyond
diameter
the
in
speed
order
of
to
light
search
here.
everywhere. While the manga doesn't give an exact time frame, the situation EXE is in is dire. His
Yeah.
ally, Base.exe,
He was in a hurry.
is on death's door. So Mega Man's solution is to zoom around the universe as fast as possible until he happens upon some tool or weapon that can help.
That doesn't sound like it should work. But it does, and he couldn't
Yep.
have been gone for more than a minute, or base would have been done for.
So, with that in mind, EXE must have been traveling over 3 novemdecillion times the speed of
What
light.
in the
That's
world?
60 zeros long.
Novemdecillion.
Wiz, I'm pretty sure we just set a new record for highest number ever on this show.
You know, I think so. And it also goes without saying that while Star Force's solar
Yeah,
system level
and,
black hole feat was
yeah, and
impressive,
EXE
destroying an entire
EXE
universe
has survived
is far
worse,
superior.
so
About 200
his healing
quintillion times
factor in
more,
defense
if you're
is high.
Don't forget,
Is higher than the
EXE's
others.
arsenal of battle chips is much larger than Geo's collection of battle cards. Also, EXE
That is
could
true.
have just used chips like Uninstall, Interrupt, and Catcher to disable all the other Mega Man's weapons and programs whenever he wanted.
Well, except
True.
for Volnut, ironically, because his weapons were manual rather than programmed.
You
That
got
is
one,
true.
buddy.
All the Mega Men are good at what they do, but at the
Yes,
end of the
it
day,
is.
EXE
Yes, they
had
do.
the speed, power, and the tools needed to be the
In
best
real life,
super
all
fighting
these Mega Men
robot.
would never fight
This
each
battle
other
totally
just to see
rocked,
who's the best one.
Man.
The winner is
Which is the point.
megaman.exe.
Congratulations, Mega Man EXE.
Hey,
Like
thanks
I
for watching
said,
this
all the
episode.
Mega
If you
Men
want
would
the
have
battle
worked
music
together.
For yourself, you can get it by clicking
So
the
this
link
is just a
below.
test
Or
to
you can
see
check
who
out
was the
exclusive
best.
commentary on this episode or another video by clicking right over there.
Okay, who's next? Widowmaker? I know that leg. Black Widow. I knew it. Yep. So, next death battle is Black Widow versus Widowmaker from Overwatch. Black Widow from the Marvel Universe versus Widowmaker. Yeah. As I heard correctly, this is gonna. If I'm guessing, this is gonna be a 3D fight. The new 3D fight of the new season. So Mega Man EXE won. He's faster, more powerful, done some chaotically insane cosmic levels feats, and the only second one that can on par reach up to that level was Star Force. But Mega Man X and Volnut or Mega Man Legends, like they stood no chance. So if I had to rank, it would be EXE, Star Force, Mega Man X, Mega Man, and Mega Man Legends or Mega Man Trigger or Volnut in power ranking, from the strongest to the weakest. So yeah. All right. That was the death battle. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this death battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. What were your thoughts on this death battle? Which Mega Man do you think should have won this fight? Leave a comment down below, because yeah, I had this kind of took me by surprise, and after hearing these feats, I had to go with EXE because he was the first version of Mega Man I watched in the TV show. Because I never heard of the classic Mega Man, because EXE got me into the classic Mega Man. I've seen the played through the classic Mega Man series and its history, then Mega Man X, then Mega Man Legends, and I feel sorry for Mega Man Legends because yeah, he's still stuck on the moon. Capcom abandoned him. And Star Force, I'm still trying to find new episodes for that series. Anywho, leave a comment down below what others you want to react to. If you got a commission, I'll be happy to do so. And happy to do commissions. If you do commissions, as long as you gotta pay for me to draw something for you, or request on Patreons. Please support my Patreon, Deviantart, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, they're on the link in the description down below. Please support my channel. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazing. Every single one of you are awesome. This Battle Royale was awesome. Death Battle Crew are amazing. Please support their official release, guys, because these guys are amazing at what they do. They have my support. Take care. Have a great day. Be safe. And most importantly, stay frosty, everybody.